to Seoul. We are moments away from the Seoul E-Prix. So we are almost underway. On pole position is Ratty. Into the Lara ahead of the Nissan and the DS Cheetah in third. We're all under series the Porsche. Whatever it is. So we're almost about to get underway. 6 on the grid here in Seoul for the Seoul E-Prix. We're almost underway. Brilliant. Nice one. Well, it's fine. As we go back on board. So we're almost underway as the drivers are gonna try to do some stuff soon. Hopefully get on the way from the grid. So it is the Seoul E-Prix. The start has been aborted. But all 7 drivers line up on the grid here in Seoul. It's almost time. Here come the lights. There's a bit of a thing with the lights. We're just waiting for the lights to come on. They are all not on. There is a positioning issue by I believe a Delara. We'll see as a Mercedes out of position on the grid in 5th place. Here come the lights. All 5 lights are on. And we go green in Seoul. Good start for the Nissan in 2nd place. Who will get into the lead ahead? It's a good start from the other Delara into turn 1. It could be a Delara 1-2. A DS Cheetah hits the barriers and so does the Mercedes at the first corner. But leading is going to be the 2 Delara cars. Here in Seoul, they're going side by side for the left-handers. Who will take the lead of the Seoul E-Prix? We'll see in a second. But here we go. Down towards turn 2. These Gen 2 cars through the twisting streets of Seoul. The Nissan of the Delara side by side. The Nissan spins into the barriers and loses a place in the other Delara. Does anyone go for attack mode? There's a Mercedes EQ spinning in the background. That's me. Mark was the one that spun. He was in 3rd place. He's now spun in there goes YV into 3rd place. And as you know, he's ahead of the Mercedes. He's now chasing ahead the DS Cheetah. Can he get into the braking zone? The DS Cheetah goes wide. Here goes the Nissan. And he's got a nose ahead. and into the place, into the barriers. They both spin. The rainy conditions at the Seoul E-Prix paying dividends for both of them drivers, and skipping through is the Mercedes EQ but can these two get back up to the front? But it's a big lead for Ratti by 2.1 seconds. Through the middle sector. A bit wide for the DS Cheetah, but he is gaining and staying ahead at the Dallara car. Behind, sorry. Through the middle sector, wide. 10 laps of the Seoul E-Prix circuit, very deep there, but almost into the barriers again. But these conditions are treacherous here in Seoul. So that's me, Mark, and the other in the McKenna Motors car battling for I believe now that is third place. Fourth, I will see in a second. But out in the lead of the Seoul E-Prix is Ratti as we go to the final quarter where a lot of drivers being caught out. Ratti leads, and it's a bigger gap this lap. ADB and both Q Takis has both spun they're down in second as well. The Nissan, who spun very early on, down in fourth place. This is the battle for the last place. Into turn one. They're still always messing. The time around has been reset. So Ratti is the purple first sector. Everyone is tiptoeing their way in the first sector. It's a very treacherous first part of the lap. Very deep. And the Mercedes driver gets ahead. And now will he pull away as he has been looking for that move? That's a Mercedes spun. And it's a big incident there. Probably Takis in the Mercedes. This battle's still going on. ABT is a DS Cheetah. Sliding into the barriers there. So into the corner. Sliding again. The DS Cheetah still trying to make it as we go into lap 4 of this sprint. This battle. Ratti leads by 6.5 seconds as they file their way through the first sector. It looks like they are absolutely level through this first sector. People are improving, I believe. We'll see if they are. But fastest lap at the moment is with YV Team Yayan with a 28.7. Of all purple sectors, actually. In fourth place at the moment. Wide again. This is treacherous conditions here. There's the two Mercedes EQ drivers battling it out. As through the middle sector we go. Ratti goes purple in the middle sector. Is the rain going to get worse or is it going to get better? This might change the whole complexion of this race. Ratti's middle sector is absolutely huge there. It must be. He is the quickest driver on this lap so far. Filing through the middle, the final few corners onto the grid line, onto not really start finish straight. This is the start finish straight now. Ratti leads with not even getting the fastest lap. He's about 2 steps off that. Everyone except Q has got a fastest, their personal best lap that last lap. So Not improving their pace, the Lara car behind the DS Cheetah. 5 laps to go of this sprint race. So we are halfway through this race. The gap in the lead is 7 seconds. Jeffy has had an issue. These two battling the Mercedes EQ and the McKenna Motorsports car. They're side by side as they go through the final few corners. Very nicely done there. And now down to the S section in the middle sector, the stadium section as we used to call it. There's the podium that drivers will be celebrating on after this race. No attack mode will be activated this Grand E-Prix. Very struggling to the McKenna Motorsports car, Jeffy. But this battle is well and truly on again as the DS Cheetahs are under pressure for the second lap, for another lap after that very poor lap. But lap is still in YV's hands. He's slowly coming to the clutches. The Nissan is slowly pulling in these two who are battling. He did really enjoy setting personal bests, which is 7 seconds off the pace. These are the only drives in 10 seconds of the car ahead. Q makes a mistake, so does ADB. Here we go, through the middle sector, very deep. Stays out, there's a very, let's say, slow, there's a really distinct line as Reddy is going even faster on his lap at the moment. He is using his energy. Here we go. Here we'll take the checkered flag. It's probably Ratty, but we'll see if that changes during the last 4 laps. Down the straight towards the last few straights, the Nissan of YV is ahead. This is Ratty and it's now going around the final corner. Nowhere near him is the second place man in the Cheetah. Or will it be the DS Cheetah by the end of this lap? Can he keep it around the final corner? Because the Nissan is hauling him in! It will not be, as YV gets the place. Ratty did set the fastest lap on the last lap with a blistering first sector. But the Nissan up into the second place ahead of the DS Cheetah. Now all the drivers are in 5 seconds. I think the rain is starting to, let's say, decrease as a few drivers are setting personal best last sectors on the last lap. Green first sector for the 4th place now man in the Lara chassis car. I'll call it. To what the name is, but it is a name. 11.8 seconds the lead on lap 7. The Nissan has rocketed away and is a long way ahead of this DS Cheetah. So to the final corner there. I think at the moment the pace for the second place man in the Nissan is better. He's gained 2 seconds. But it won't be enough as we've got 3 laps to go. Laps here are very slow. They're only in 1 minute 30, so it'll be a very long race. Here we go, round. Sliding into through the middle section. I know I've just got a confirmation. It is the Lara. Nice. Oh, spinning! And into third place is the Dallara of Q. And it's a Dallara double podium after that spin for the DS to Cheetah. And it's going to be a battle for last place we will look at now. This is the McKenna Motors car with the Mercedes EQ. They go down the inside. And who will take the place? It is a very slow, twisty section. This is the miraculous if these cars make it through. It looks like they have made it through, because it is very sketchy conditions. We're on lap 9. The gap is 10 seconds at the leader. Not a second on that lap for the leader. Noah's actually paced now. It looks like, or did have pace. Now he's in last place. He actually got a set a quicker lap than that's me, Mark. That's me, Mark. Is actually not far ahead. Or let's see, behind. No, they aren't. They're a long way behind these two. As we go onto the penultimate lap of the Seoul E-Prix. Around the final corner, that's a big slide. They're almost a minute behind. This is a very rare occurrence in a 10-lap race. So on board for the last 2 laps, so there is no battles on the grid except that battle for last. That is petering out a bit. So on to the final lap of the E-Prix we go. He's led since the start, and it's been a dominant performance for the Dallara chassis cars, and it has been just dominant. Just nothing. He after he got ahead at the first corner, he hasn't looked back. Q Cactus has got ahead of YV. Let's have a look at this. So, yes. There we go. Sorted. Nice. This battle for second place still going on through the stadium section. Who it looks like the Nissan has stayed ahead. It's been a dominant performance for Ratty today. Down where he started his dominant performance to the final corner. He's finishing this very dominant performance for Dallara. Ratty wins the Seoul E-Prix sprint race on Saturday. Next across the line will be Q Cactus in the, or will it be? They are still they're still battling. YV will come home in second place by not even half of a second. And it looked very strong for the DS Cheetah driver, but only finishes in 4th place and a long way back. Still got the penultimate straight to go. That's me, Mark, in the a not very strong, a very poor showing for the Mercedes EQ team. We still got this straight to go as well, so it's going to be at about a minute behind, I would think. Yellow flags in sector 2. Around the final corner to take the line. 58 seconds back. Jeffy Mario will find the line a minute back, and Noah is absolutely, literally nowhere near. Round the final corner. To the line, breaking apps. Oh, he won't even make it to the line. Noah's gonna not even finished this Seoul E-Prix sprint. Thank you for joining us on Civic-TV, and we'll see you the next time we're here, which will be tomorrow at the same time tomorrow. See you then.